Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's Week 2 of the 2013 football season. I'm Dale Ross, aka Dale Ross, and this is...
I'm Matt Morrow, aka Pitman.
And so we're here to give you information on Week 2 and what happened in Week 1 and what is coming up in Week 2. Okay.
All right, the last game we're going to take a look at is Charlotte Catholic defeating Gonzaga at home 35-28. And this was a game that was on Saturday night. It was a great night for football, beautiful environment. The game went back and forth. Huge crowd. I just had to throw that.
Yeah.
The game was tied at 14 at halftime. Catholic won it with Elijah Hood 4-yard touchdown with about 45 seconds left, which I tell you, we could talk for 10 minutes about everything that happened in this game. But the biggest things, Catholic, Elijah Hood, 37 carries, 325 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's why he's a 5-star recruit.
Right.
Plain and simple. Gonzaga had athletes all over the field. They had 2 6'4" receivers. They had a guy, number 3, Reggie Corbin, at running back, who was dynamite in the return game, running the ball and even catching the ball. He had a crazy catch and run right before halftime to tie the game up at 14. But what basically this came down to was bad game management by the Gonzaga coaching staff. In the fourth quarter, they wasted 2 timeouts. One, they didn't have a play ready to go after a change of possession. One timeout, the head coach just went out there and talked to the head referee before a third down, which at the time, we were just kind of sitting there like, why is he, fussing about things that really aren't that important? Mm-hmm. In a tight ball game, you want to try to conserve those timeouts as much as you can. And they came back to hurt them because when they did get the ball back, 45 seconds left, they had no timeouts, and they were forced to really kind of try to work the sidelines, where their receivers didn't really help them out. They dropped 2 critical passes, especially on the last play, where the quarterback threw the deep ball to number 6, Greenwood, for Gonzaga, and goes right through his hands down the sideline. So, a great ball game, though. Well played for Week 1.
If I remember correctly, after one of those, after the change of possession and the timeout, they still got a delayed game.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that made it even worse.
It made it even worse. I thought play calling was not the best of the world for them either. My takeaways are that Elijah Hood's a better ball player this year than he was last year.
Yeah, if you can believe that.
If you can believe that. If somebody said I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid last year, but I am now. His balance is, I think he's got a new agility coach, because he really had his balance, his change of direction, everything was better. I used to kind of think, yeah, he'll make a great fullback. Wasn't too sure how he would fit as a tailback somewhere at the next level. I tell you what, I'd put him at my tailback after what I saw. Gonzaga, like you say, lots of athletes, just poor game management from timeouts to play calling, just the whole mishmatch. And I do have to say though that Catholic, it's kind of funny. If you remember, it was way well into the fourth quarter. And we had the Catholic the Gonzaga people to our left, and one of the guys said, they hadn't thrown a pass all night. And they only threw 2 passes, and I'm afraid they are going to have to try to find a little more offense than Elijah, because if someone's able to key on Elijah and stop Elijah, or if Elijah gets hurt, there's it's going to be tough. But it was a great ball game.
It was.
If you weren't there, you missed a real good one.